Alright, we're going to do another little update video on my Cummins conversion for these Olivers and later series cockshut tractors. So you can see here now I've got the turbo back on finally, and the exhaust and the intake from the turbo to the intake on the engine plumbed up. This is something, I'm running out of time here. I need to get the tractor ready for planting hopefully in the next week or two. So I've kind of just thrown together this intake for now. Hopefully it'll get me by. But you can see how they've routed the exhaust from the turbo and around to bring it out through the same hole in the hood. So the muffler and the intake for the air filter. And we've got another pipe to go across here to here from the filter to the intake on the turbo. And like I said, here's where I've replaced my circulation pump for my hydraulic cooler. I finally got this guy running here this weekend, and actually just fired it up tonight, just working away at my wiring here for my shutoff solenoid. So I've got that all wired up and working right. The only thing is I need to put a diode now in the feed for the alternator, because the alternator back feeds when the engine's running and keeps the electric lift pump and the solenoid engaged. So I'll have to throw a diode in there. Other than that, I'll show you a few little upgrades I've done to the cab. So we've got a rubber floor mat in it now to help with some of the vibrations, and I've got some leather seat cushions out of a John Deere 9230 articulate that had a little bit of a cab fire in the one corner. So you can see some melted plastics just dripped on the seat, and there's the same thing with the cab floor, which is no good for the guy in the tractor, but it's good enough for me for now. Like I said, I just want to get this thing going, get it out in the field, get some hours on it, make sure everything's working just 110%, and I'm happy with it. The someday plan is to remove that cab and get a cab off of either a 2105 or a 285 white, and then maybe go as far as even hooking the air conditioning up, and then I can really spoil myself. Other than that, I'll take you around to the other side and show you how we run the oil and feed and return lines to the turbocharger. So again, these were supplied in the kit. I had to tilt the bearing housing a little bit in the turbo to get the drain line to come around the exhaust manifold here. It plugs in the same spot. And we just got a little bit more wiring to tidy up the intake, and we'll be ready to roll. So we'll see how she likes a 15-foot John Deere 750 no-till drill. Anyway, that's all for now, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.